Hi, we're Harriet and Mauro. We're restoring a 5-acre smallholding in Spain into the homestead of our dreams. This week, an exciting new season begins as we prepare for our first volunteers of 2025. We show you some of what we get up to during this first visit. We have an update for you on our deposit rebuild, which is entering week 2 of construction, and Santi and I have a bit too much fun in the fruit cage. But first, we had some work to do in the barley field. Okay, it's time to harvest the barley, I think. This is the first time we've done this. I don't really know what we're doing, but it's all dry. The internet and the local farmer said June, and it is now the 9th of June, so let's do it. This is how the barley is looking right now. As you can see, some areas have got a little bit trampled. Some of the stalks have kind of fallen over. Some stalks are looking better than others. Some don't have a lot of seed on them, and some are looking a little bit moldy. I don't know if we can really use those or not. I'm guessing not. I think probably some wild boar have been through here and, yeah, trampled a little bit, but it's fine. It's all just an experiment. I have no idea what we're going to do with it once we've cut it all down. I'm going to use a strimmer. I've got a little electric one, which I've had for absolutely ages. It's really bad, but this is like grass, so I'm hoping it might be alright. It just can't really deal with the bigger fields that we have with proper weeds and stuff with thick stems, but hopefully it'll be alright on this field. One thing I'm really happy about with this field is the alfalfa. I sowed the barley seed and the alfalfa at the same time in the autumn, and at first only the barley came up and I thought the alfalfa wasn't going to do anything, but that came up later in the spring and it's actually doing quite well. I only sowed a really small amount because it turns out alfalfa seed is really expensive, so I think I sowed like, I don't know, a kilo or something, which is not a lot, but it's actually come up pretty much everywhere, and I think it will spread out. So I'm really happy that it did come up. Alfalfa would be great if we could have this whole field with alfalfa in. That would be amazing because it's like a really good nitrogen fixer. It's kind of perennial. I think it'll come back like year after year. 3 or 4 years, the same plant. You can cut it, it'll grow back. The donkeys love it. It's great food for the donkeys. Yeah, it's just great all around. So if that spreads more in future years, that would be awesome. Anyway, the barley, let's see if this strimmer works. Oh, I think the strimmer's working well, but oh, it's gonna really hurt my thumb, like pressing on this button. Oh, it's earwigs everywhere. Alright, it's shredded it, maybe a little bit more than I was expecting. It's So we have our first volunteers arriving in a few days, and we know what projects we want to do. We're just going to prepare a few things ahead of time so that it goes smoothly and we're not waiting for paint to dry and stuff like that. My job today is to paint all of these posts. I've been wanting to do this for ages. So we're finally going to finish the hay shelter. We've got 4 posts already in place, but we decided we're going to extend it a little bit more this way so that it's basically the same size as the donkey shelter, just like repeated up here behind it. It does mean we've got a bit of clearing to do. This tree has got to come down. This tree is why we didn't originally plan for the hay shelter to be this big. It's a nice little carob tree, but it hasn't really done anything. This branch is obviously dead. There's plenty more carob trees on these terraces which are doing a lot better, so I think we can spare this one. Auro's going to chop it down for me. I'm going to clear up all of this, and we're going to see where the new posts have to go. There's this spiky stuff everywhere, which is, oh, it's the worst. It's you can't grab it from like any position. It's just spiky everywhere. It'd help if my gloves didn't have loads of holes in. Yeah. Oh, it's been so long since we worked on this. I forgot what we actually had planned, but I've just remembered that we were actually going to extend the roof. We weren't just going to build the same thing up here on the terrace above. We were actually going to build, like, extend the roof over the whole space. Nothing's going to go in this little, like, gap between, like, the hay storage and the back of the donkey shelter because you got this step down. The hay's going to be over here, but we just wanted the roof across the whole area to catch extra water and just to protect more of the hay on this side. I don't think we bought the right stuff for that. I think we're going to need some more wood. Alright, so the little step, the little platform just to raise the post off the ground because the posts aren't quite long enough. I'm going to go roughly here. Oh, I just came to give the donkeys some straw and I didn't even notice straight away, but the tree is gone. Mauro's done a good job there. What I noticed first was these branches, which I thought, oh, how strange that they've just fallen down in the wind and they're still green. But no, they're branches from the tree he chopped, so I'm just going to give these to the donkeys because they like carob. the water. Go and find it. There it is. Whoa, the fruit cage is a little bit out of control. Alright, let's put it on a plant. Right in there. The chard. The coriander. Oh, look. Wanna try it? Raspberry. Hey, Ben. Parsley. Look at these lettuces. I can't believe we've got lettuces that look like this in the middle of June. That's just crazy. This fruit cage is just amazing. We love it, don't we, Senti? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a good one. Oh, you're so splashed. Strawberry. The tayberry on the plants. Whoa, what? Oh no. On the plants. Thank you. Alright, can you rinse these for me? Give these a rinse. No. Yeah, give these rinse. What are you doing, Senti? You stuck in the canal? Need some help? Oh! Here you go. Tap on. Yeah, it's not going to work yet though. Got to get some water in there first.
How much difference do we want here? 10, we said?
Yeah, about 10.
That's okay to me?
Yeah, I think that's okay. It's a froggy. It's a froggy. That's what we're going to have. Lots of froggies. We're going to have lots of froggies in our pond. Hi, Senti. Wow. Hand out the way.
There's one more here. Yep.
You can do it. Well done. It's not a strawberry, it's a blackberry. Bubble, yeah. So our first volunteers, Julian and Annika, arrived from Madrid, and the first thing we decided to do with them was plant a bed of thornless blackberries. We pulled back the mulch, added some more compost and manure to the bed, and planted 6 new berry bushes. This was a quick and satisfying job, and after seeing the success we've been having with berries in the shady fruit cage, I hope this shady bed will also be a good spot to expand our berry production, because as it turns out, everyone was right and toddlers do eat a lot of berries. Blackberry.
More heat, yeah. Stop.
Turn and left already. There we go.
No.
Tornillo. Tornillo. Tornillo.
He thinks you need the drill.
Y la tuerca.
The next day we began the main job we had in mind, which was putting up the roof of the donkey's hay shelter. We had bought the missing roofing panels and some additional wood which we needed for the beams. Now the challenge was to follow the plan we'd originally made many months ago for how it was all supposed to fit together.
For the start, the hardest.
Yeah, this is what I meant.
Halfway up.
It does make a difference. Just press down.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Like use the weight of the pizza to stretch.
It looks so professional with this stainless steel work surface that we've got.
It looks
It's,
amazing.
This old door.
Oh, look at these. Wow. The mozzarella, or do you put just the other one?
Grab half of that bowl.
Can I do the pizza?
Of course. Look at it.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, there is just no comparison. I'm gonna be done here in like half an hour as opposed to like a week. I'm using the wire because it's June, you're not allowed to use the blade anymore, and this field is really rocky, but even so, it's doing a great job. So yeah, that's the end of the barley experiment for this year. I trimmed the whole field and ended up just leaving the stalks and the seed heads on the ground to provide mulch and maybe sprout again next year. The reason we didn't try and use any of the actual grain this year is because firstly it was just way too sparse. It felt like it would just be a lot of work to rake everything up and transport it somewhere to thresh it for not a huge result. And it's not like we knew how we were even going to thresh it anyway. The strimmer had also just kind of mashed everything up, so it felt like it was just really useful to leave this material on the ground protecting the soil, so that's what we did. I think if I wanted to grow a grain again, I would sow a lot more densely in a much smaller space. Somewhere where I had already worked on improving the soil, and as for this field, I think if we can keep encouraging the alfalfa and other helpful cover crops, that's the best thing we can do for the fruit trees that we have over here. What have we got here for you? Touch the fence. Comes Moses. No, it's a dogger. No. Julian and Annika were only with us for 3 days, and they did help on one more job which we'll show you in the next video. But yeah, this is the hay shelter as it stands. We all had a really good time working on this project, and we are so happy to be able to retire this annoying tarp and protect our straw and hay under this lovely new roof. We can comfortably fit 3 pallets under this roof now and access them a lot more easily from the side, making stacking and just general access a lot easier. The next step will be to remove the OSB siding from the shelter and actually repurpose that as the walls for the storage area, and then put metal siding around the donkey area instead, because the donkeys do nibble on the wood a little bit, so it wasn't a good choice of material for that area. We also need to put up guttering to collect the water from this big new roof, but just having the roof up is a major improvement for us. I think it was really good for us to ease into our volunteer season with a short visit, and it absolutely confirmed that having volunteers is something we're ready for and really enjoy. So yeah, we can't wait to show you what we get up to with our next guests, who are coming very soon. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.